So we're waiting anxiously for a package today. Look, even Jackson's waiting. Oh, I hear something. Oh, that's not it. But that person follows me on Instagram, I know. If I remember their name, I'll link it right here. Follow them, check them out. Volkswagen stuff. Today, we're getting a new part for Jackson's ZL1. Jackson, you want a ZL1? That when we'll have 3 ZL1s? 50,000 likes and I'll buy my dog a ZL1. No, I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. But you can still like this video. Speaking of which, the Why I Bought 2 ZL1s video reached over 11,000 likes.
Last time we checked, yeah.
You know what that means.
It means that I'm going to do a burnout in the 2017 ZL1, aka my ZL1.
We're both going to do a burnout, Lauren.
Yeah.
Burnout competition.
But everybody knows you know how to do one.
It's not that hard to do a burnout. Yes! There she is at the neighbor's house. Let's go get the package. Okay, so this package is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, honestly. So we're going to open it up in the living room here if I can get through with this package. What could it possibly be? I can give you a hint. It's a part from my 2017. And look who decided to show up for the reveal. Steve Fast, Hammer Down Motorsports. I literally was about to unbox this package and then you knocked on the door. It's kind of funny.
Sounds good.
So you know what it is, but the viewers do not know what it is. Jackson, you're going to get hurt if you don't get out of the way. GMPartsHouse.com. I wonder what it is. Uno. Dos. What could it be? What could it be? All right, here we go. And it is the clear tinted tail lights. Oh yes. This should have come on the car from the factory. In my opinion, for sure. The ZL1s, it should have came with from the factory. I mean, maybe like just a regular, you know, LT model, maybe not, but like even like a 2SS probably should have came with these. I'm gonna take it out of the bag here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, they look good. And this is basically going to complete the look that I have on the car, you know, with the black strip and the black bow tie. Now I'm gonna have the smoked out tail lights. I'm really excited to put these on because, I mean, I had been debating a long time if I really wanted to put these on my car because I was like, you know, was it really worth the money? Because they're kind of expensive. You guys know that have these. They're like $450 like for one of these, for both of these lights. And I mean, I think that's kind of ridiculous, but it is a GM product. So it's like directly from GM. It's not like an off product or like a third party that made these lights. They're actually like the lights that are in the car, just a clear version. They're smoked out. So, yeah. What do you think, Steve? Ready to put these babies on?
Absolutely.
Alright, so looking at it, a before shot of it, obviously, you know, comes with just the red tail lights, and then the center brake light there is also red, which we are going to be tinting. We have a little piece of basically like a window tint that will fit right over that. It'll look nice to kind of match the clear tinted tail lights. And these things, the way they work is you pop this little top piece off, and then then as you can see right there, he's doing that, and then it comes out as one whole piece.
Yeah, as long as the top is extended, it unlocks it, and you're able to get it out.
And then when you put it back in, you push it down, and then this locks it in when you throw it down like that. So then you just take this plastic piece off right here, and then you can access the tail lamp.
Plastic piece here to be able to get the carpet.
Yeah.
And everything kind of pulled out of the way so you can get the tools in there.
See, Steve knows what he's doing here because he already replaced his bulbs with the LED lights. He didn't replace his tail lights like we're going to do, but he did replace the bulbs. So he's done this before, whereas I have not. It's very similar to the 5th gen. I replaced my stock tail lights in my 5th gen Camaro, and it's very similar. You just have the pieces here. You have like 3 screws. You got to pop this out. So here we go. Oh, I see where they clip in.
Yeah, these are just...
There's clips there.
But now that that's out of the way, we're able to kind of get this carpet over, and then there's another little push plastic piece there.
So we gotta get back here to get these.
Those 2 little ones.
Oh, I see.
One more.
So that's those two, and then there's
one more.
Back here, I see it, yeah.
Okay, we're on to the next step. This wire connector has a little lock on it. You just slide that out, and push down.
First, I want to show you guys a comparison between the two. Original, new smoked, well, clear smoked ones. So there is a lot of a difference if you guys notice. Some of you guys might think, oh, how much of a difference is there? Well, a big difference. We're talking completely red and completely clear and smoked out. So, you know, some guys, you can buy like the tint kits for your like taillights, but there's still gonna be a red hint to it. You know what I mean? You're still gonna have a red tint to it, whereas this is completely clear first and then smoked out. So here we'll show you a little comparison of what stock looks like and what smoked out looks like. So there you go. You can see red, smoked out. But after we get them both in, then we're gonna do this here, because that's gonna look out of place and lets this smoked out as well. Alrighty, so both are installed, and there they are. That's what they look like. Sweet, love them. Now we're gonna do the center one. So here they are, all installed and put on. As you can see, this side, see how clear it is on this side, only because the sunlight is, well, the sun is sort of setting right now. It's right on that, so that's why that looks clearer than this side. But yeah, there they are, nice and tinted, looks awesome. And then we got rid of that third brake light, basically. Just put that piece of, it's kind of like a piece of tint, but not. It's actually a piece of clear vinyl, clear tinted vinyl. So you can't even see it here. And when you step back, definitely can't even see it. So I love the looks of them. So that is why when I did this vinyl strip, I already had that in mind, and a lot of you guys hated it. Well, now it is complete. I think it ties it together nicely with the new taillights. In my opinion, they should be stock. They should come stock from the factory with them on. The ZL1 specifically should come stock, and you should be able to order them directly with like maybe an SS, or even the 2SS should have them stock. But yeah, I don't understand why GM decided to put the red taillights in and then have these just, I guess you can order them. Actually, I do know why. So you spend more money. But anyways, thank you, Steve Fast, Hammer Down Motorsports. Check him out. He has a 2017 2SS. So Steve just broke 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Help him get to 10,000. Go subscribe to him right now. Check his videos out. He makes good videos of his 2017 SS. So go give him a like, go give him a subscribe, and follow him on Instagram too. He has an Instagram. But yeah, man, thank you for your help. Definitely. I appreciate it. So some of you guys may also know that Mike and I went to Detroit, Michigan a week ago, and we met with Ed Welburn, who is the Vice President of Global Design for General Motors. He is now retiring from that, but that's what he was, and he worked there for many years, built a lot of different automobiles, and we got the opportunity to meet and talk with this guy and go to Detroit and check out his awesome penthouse slash office slash garage slash hangout spot. I mean, it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. This is really cool.
Incredible.
This is the coolest hangout spot ever.
This is every car guy's dream house right here.
He's got 3 cars in there. He's got the '69 Camaro, which inspired the Bumblebee car. And he also has a '57 Corvette that is in beautiful condition. And lastly, he has a brand new Z06, which it's funny about the Z06, the red seats in that car are not, you know, you can't get that from the factory, so he had to order those red seats and have them put in after. GM wouldn't even build him that car from the factory. Imagine that. The vice president of global design can't even order his car to a specific spec. He's got to go through all the same rules everybody else does. But I thought that was kind of funny. However, yeah, his bachelor pad slash office area was just awesome. We're going through there, all the 3 cars sitting there. Then he's got his desks in his office. He's got a huge trophy case of all of the awards he's won throughout the years. You know, he's got a couch, he's got a TV, a little hangout spot. He's got a big dining room table. He's got a kitchen in the back. That was an awesome experience meeting him. Of course, you know, being the vice president of global design.
You know, I'm all about design,
Yeah.
the aesthetics of the car, and I wouldn't want to do anything to hurt the aesthetics in any way.
Yeah.
So in other words, not put Lambo doors on one.
Yeah.
Or cage your car.
Yeah.
Or do anything ridiculous like we do. You know, he designed the C7 and all the Corvettes, and he's mainly a Corvette guy. However, I did get a chance to ask him questions about the Camaro and if there's gonna be a Z28 and why they decided to do a 1LE version of the ZL1. But anyways, I'll let you guys watch that right here.
Nick has a ZL1, the new one.
Yeah,
The 2017.
And I tried a 2013 as well. No, what I wanted to ask you was the ZL1 1LE. Why a 1LE package on the ZL1? Because to me it was always the top tier Camaro. Like the ZR1 would be the top tier vet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what was the reasoning behind that? Because now you just kind of one up the ZL1 with the package. This is kind of how I feel. And is there going to be a Z28 or when?
Yeah, I would like to know that as well.
Because I'm like, that's already going to be ridiculous around the track if the ZL1 has already done a 729.
Yeah, yeah. I mean the Camaro team is. God, talk about a turned-on team. I mean, they're always pushing. They're always pushing it, and Z28. There's always more to come.
Right.
With Z28.
Z28 confirmed.
I actually, no, I'm not confirming it.
It's like they're crazy. They're just like, let's do this. Let's make this crazy. And
Yeah.
they're kind of. I don't.
And
wanna
they
say
do
they're-
it well.
They do. I don't
Yeah.
think they're. I don't want to say they're detaching from like the circle you're talking about, but it kind of is that way because you have the Camaro owner who like the older guys that want to buy that car and they're going to put it in their garage and they're
Yeah.
going to think it's going to be worth something in how many years, and then you got guys like me who are younger who are going to drive the hell out of it
Yeah,
like it's supposed to be driven.
yeah,
And I think they're like a little standoffish on the design now, because this. I think the Camaro now is way more appealing to a younger crowd.
Oh yeah,
You know?
exactly.
So,
I think Chevy's doing a great job.
And has been, like
Yeah.
with C6 Corvette, it was a much older crowd, and Camaro came in and it was far more appealing. And actually, around the world, people love Camaro, but more than Corvette.
With the ZL1 1LE, which is track capable, it's going to be most likely, if they stick to the 5th gen formula, that would be faster than a new Z28 would be on the track. So I'm not quite sure
Yeah.
where a Z28
Yeah.
would fit in,
Yeah.
although I still feel like they're going to make it. Well, you confirmed that, so.
But no, I didn't confirm that.
We'll just have
Actually,
to
I
see.
think you guys know more about the Camaro line than I do. I really do.
They already showed spot shots of a 2019, 2020, or like new facelifted 6th gen.
Yeah, Camaro.
Or I guess 7th gen, but I don't think it's going to be that. It's kind of along the lines of the 5th gen with the front end, facelifted front end.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
later
yeah.
model 5th gens.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if there is a Z28, if they decide to make one, it has to be faster than the 1LE. That's what confused us, I think, when we were like, why is there a 1LE package on the ZL1? I understand it's sort of comparing it to the Corvette where there's the Z06, Z07.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
However, I just learned now, and I don't know if this is true or not, that the ZL1 1LE has less horsepower than the ZL1. 635, is that true?
I don't know.
I didn't see. I wasn't sure. I read an article about
It would be
that.
bizarre to
don't
have
know.
5 less.
Right.
Yeah.
So the 1LE was always the car between this SS and the ZL1 that the SS buyer wanted a faster car on a track, but they couldn't really afford it. They didn't want the ZL1. You know what I mean? They got the 1LE. So it was interesting to see that they made a
You
ZL1.
could get in touch with Oppenhauser.
I know. I'd love to talk to Al.
Yeah.
I'd love to
Yeah.
talk to him.
We could set that up.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I've known him for years.
If they do make a Z28 on top of the ZL1 1LE, I think it's going to have it's definitely going to be faster on a track. It has to be because the Z28 was always the track car. It was always from the get-go, from 69 on
Right,
or whatever.
right.
It was
67.
67, 67. But it was always that car. So I think it might not be as fast in a straight line, but it's definitely going to be faster on a track. But I'll be interested to see if they actually make one. But yeah, like I said, he's not really the big Camaro guy. The Camaro team and Al Oppenheiser is the main people that design and engineer the Camaro. So he didn't have much information. He had a little more Corvette information as far as that goes. But if you check out Mike's video, he's got a lot of the interview in his video. If you may have already seen it. But we went to Warner Meyer's shop. And if you guys don't know who Warner Meyer is, he's one of the best restorers of classic Corvettes. So he has a huge shop full of Corvettes. I mean, Corvettes everywhere. I thought I saw a lot of Corvettes going to Corvettes in Carlisle. And then I went to his shop and I was like, yeah, it's a lot. Like, he's got a lot of vehicles he works on. He does everything from the ground up. Great guy too, very nice guy. Both, you know, that's the thing about this too. When we went and met with Ed and we met with Warner and even Ed's PR guy, Justin, they were all so nice to us. They treated us like they've known us for years, and it was really cool to go to Detroit. You know, Mike and I thought it was kind of going to be some planned out, like this is how it goes, like very strict day, but it was very loose. Like you know, Ed was just like, so what do you guys want to do, you know, and what do you want to talk about? It was very cool, all of them, you know. Thank Ed and Justin and Warner for inviting us to Detroit. Hopefully in the near future we'll be able to hang out with those guys some more and do some videos with them, you know, with the release of some newer vehicles that are coming out. I also want to give a big shout out to Bowman Chevrolet in Detroit, Michigan, because they provided us with a brand new Chevy Suburban to ride around in that day. So that was pretty awesome. So you guys, if you're in Detroit, Michigan and you need a Chevy dealership, want a car, go to Bowman Chevrolet, they'll hook you up. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Follow all of my social media. Everything will be in the description below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.